in order for you to receive more, you need to be able to create space for more. Enlightening, right? So if your energy is tied up in what you're doing at any one time, housework, like we have a lot. We have a lot, okay? Most spiritual entrepreneurs are parents, okay? I'm going to talk to my niche a little bit here. I'm going to talk to the people that I help very easily here. You may be able to understand this as well. If you are not my ideal client, that is completely fine. Please keep listening. I like it when people listen. So, so if you have a capacity to hold, to call in, to do all the things, right? You have a capacity, okay? You are like an energetic bucket, okay? And your energetic bucket is, if your energetic bucket is full to the brim with work and business and housework and family, and you've got to fit yourself in there, and then you've got your kids, and then you've got your husband, and then you've got like all these things that need little bits of you, okay? And so if you're stressing out about menial tasks, if you're stressing out about how you're going to fit everything in one day, stressing out about all this kind of stuff, you're not going to be able to call in new things because your bucket is so full. Yeah. So God, universe, is not going to send more exciting things for you to fit onto your plate if your plate is already full of stuff. Okay. Sometimes the plate is full of good things, right? So sometimes the plate is full of love, and my brain ain't braining that well today, so I am going to just leave it at that. So say your plate is so full of love and you're sitting there going, I feel like I could have more love, or I want more love. And every time there's a little bit of love added to your plate, it overflows, and then you've got energy leaks. Okay, you're leaking all over the place. Because the things in which you have on your plate are actually, you think that they're love, but they're actually not love. You know, maybe there's a little bit of nurturing. Maybe there's a little bit of neediness on your plate. Maybe it's false love. Maybe some people you think love you that are actually talking shit about you behind your back, right? And so when you have this, when you think of yourself as a container, an energetic container, and you are wanting to bring some more stuff in, and you are scared or you're fearful on any level, subconsciously or consciously, you are like, how am I going to be able to then juggle that as well? Where am I going to fit that in? And so when you have that energy of where am I going to fit that in, guess what happens? You're only sent things that are going to push you maybe a little bit, or that are going to sustain you and grow you slowly. So I was talking to a friend of mine over the weekend, and we were saying that sometimes we find, we've both noticed it, is that when people come into this game and they make a really lot, like they make a lot of money very, very fast, their nervous system and their energetic bucket is so overflowing that they can't hold on to the energy of that money. They can't hold on to the energy of those new clients and that big influx because they just weren't prepared for it. And so what happens is like they're holding their hands open with their fingers apart, and the opportunities and the money and things like that just kind of seep through because they've got open energy. They're not able to sustain and to hold that. Whereas sometimes when it takes a little bit of time, you're up leveling gradually. And every time you up level, you hit a certain point and then you catapult. And that's me, right? So, either way, there's no good or bad either way. Actually, there's both good and bad either way. So some people come in, they make a shit ton of money, they can't sustain it, and it all just kind of folds, and then they've slowly got to build themselves back up again. Okay, with me, the bad thing is that it's taken a little while for me to get in the flow of my business. Okay, so when I say that, it's because I've had a lot of I will say a lot of coaches. I have had a lot of coaches that have not been good for me. Okay. I've asked for help with imposter syndrome. They just couldn't do it. And different things like that. They promised me that I would make $50,000 within a month. And then that didn't happen. And then I felt like a failure. And then that was a whole different thing that I had to focus on. Right. And so for the first 2 years in my business, I didn't make any money at all. I was doing readings. I did so many readings for free because I felt like maybe if I did them for free, at some point I will feel worthy. And I did them for free. At first, I did them for free because I just wanted to test myself to make sure that I've got what it takes. And then, I just kept thinking, I'll start charging soon. As soon as I feel like more confident in it, and I was already confident in it, that was just my brain. Once I feel like I can charge, I will charge. Nobody actually said, look, just charge anyway, and then you'll get used to charging. There's a big difference between doing a reading for free and doing a reading paid, even if it's only $10. And so, I wish I had have been nurtured through that a little bit more. But anyway, that's behind me now. So I didn't make any money for the first 2 years in my business. Zilch. Thank goodness I know this is going to sound really bad, but thank goodness we had COVID at that time, because I had my hairdressing salon and I had to close the salon down because of COVID. And as a result, I got benefits from the government. I just realized that my speaker was on my audio settings and not very... Okay. So so I didn't make any money in those first 2 years. I was relying on the government and my husband. And then after the 2 years, I was like, I had a coach that said, just friggin' charge, just do it. And so she was able to help me like that. But I've grown steadily and slowly over the past, since that, maybe almost 3 years, right? And so I've been able to up level and calibrate and up level and calibrate and up level and calibrate. And then I've gotten to this point now where the divine spirit, the Holy Spirit, is saying, no, prepare your energy now, because this year is going to be a massive transitional year. And if you don't prepare your energy now, you're not going to be able to sustain that growth. And so I'm like, okay, what do I need to do? So I am following through with what I've been guided to do so that I can expand that out, right? I've had to drop, at the moment, I'm dropping sugar. That's why my brain ain't braining. But I've had to really make a lot of space for my business to grow, which means that, I've been speaking to my kids, especially my son, and I'm saying, look, I can't pick up after you the way that I have been. Okay. Sometimes I see something, and instead of saying, can you please pick that up and put that in the bin, or can you please put that away? I'll just do it. I'll just do it. I'll just do it. And that's something that, I'm perpetuating that. I understand that. I know all the things. You don't have to tell me. But it's the more that I do that, one, it is teaching him that it's okay to leave shit laying around, and it just ain't. But also it's showing me that me picking up after him and holding him in that energy is more important than me elevating myself, and as a result, elevating him. Yeah, because him picking up after himself is elevating him. And so me not having to do that, that's no longer an energy leak. I don't have that on my plate anymore. yeah, I'm going to have to like keep on him for a little bit to say, pick that up. Don't forget we're doing this whole new thing where don't put it down, put it away. That was something that I learned on TikTok. Don't put it down, put it away. And so we're going through that at the moment. Don't put it down, put it away. Don't put it down, put it away. And so once that is sustainable, that's something that I don't have to worry about anymore. And so I can put more energy into feeling good instead of going, oh, you left your shit again. You know what I mean? And so it's little things like that that will make such a big difference. It's like even the whole don't put it down, put it away vibe, right? So I am constantly picking up after myself too. That's why I can't really get angry. Like I couldn't really get angry at him because it's like, well, I do it. Everybody else in the house does it. Why can't he do it? You know? And so now I'm in my whole mind of don't put it down, put it away. So things are just going away automatically. And so there's not as much clutter that I'm looking at going, oh my God, I have to clean my house. You know, so there's more energy for me. I'm not like I'm training myself. Like I said, I'm giving up sugar. And I never thought I'd be the one to do that. I was like, sugar is nice. I like sugar. Thought I'd give it away, give it up. But I'm training my body to not have that 3 o'clock slump. Yeah, I can't have a 3 o'clock slump while I am growing my business to the capacity in which I am guided to do. Yeah, I just can't do it. So it's like when I see something that needs to be done, doing it straight away instead of, oh, I just don't have the energy for that right now. That's going to require effort for me right now. Like even, you know, maybe some bobby pins that I've used and I've taken them out of my hair and I've just put them down wherever I felt like it or wherever I was because I couldn't be bothered to walk into the bedroom. Sounds silly now that I say it, but we all do that kind of stuff, right? And so I was just taking the bobby pins out of my hair and wherever I was sitting, that's where the bobby pins were. And then I'd have to go through the house and collect all the bobby pins and put them away. So the whole don't put it down, put it away thing has really benefited me and created more space for me so that I'm not walking around the house going, oh, there's shoes there and oh, there's bobby pins there and oh, there's a cup there and oh, there's dirty socks there. There's not a lot of that, I've got to say. Like we do go and clean the entire house and get rid of it often, but I'm not looking at it. It's not taking my energy away from feeling good and feeling amazing all the time, you know? So I'm creating this new habit. I'm creating this new version of me that just puts things away so that I can hold more energy in my business. I can hold more conversations with clients. I can, you know, hold staff even, you know, hold women that are already vibrating at a higher frequency that I know that I can help go that little bit extra. You know, maybe there's some small little shifts that they need to make between, you know, a 15K month and a 30K month. There's just those kind of tiny little shifts that they can't feel into them for themselves. So they need my help to get there. So this is the whole thing has come down to this little thing here, right? You can't expect new things to come to you when you're still holding on to and things are still taking up space that you no longer want to give yourself time to. Yeah, I don't want to be giving myself time to having that sugar slump. I don't want to have, yeah, okay, you get the point. All right. All right, very good. Okay, cool. So if you are really wanting to clear up some space so that you can, this is where the dicky bit comes in, the little salesy pitch. If you are wanting to learn how to elevate your energy so that you can hold more, please join into the Sacred Energy Money. It is a 5-day intensive, so you will get access to like it's drop fed every single day. You will get a class, very powerful. People in there have manifested like a $10,000 check. So, you know, that's the biggest result from that program. someone just getting some free money for no reason, and it was a lot too. So if you're ready for that kind of elevation to really start to step in and claim your energy for yourself, let your energy do your selling for you, then that is a great place to start. Otherwise, please reach out to me. I'm happy to hear from you. I have so much love for you. Remember to always learn lots and be kind. Bye for now.